23 ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
Good evening, I'm Jessica Harrington. Here's what's making headlines around Kern County. The man who drove his car through a crowd of protesters and hit a 15-year-old has pleaded not guilty to 10 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of reckless driving causing injury. 31-year-old Michael Tran was in court this afternoon. He's accused of driving through a crowd and injuring a 15-year-old girl during George Floyd protests on May 29th. Several protesters caught video of the incident as the vehicle sped through the street before turning around and going back toward the crowd. This is not his first brush with the law. He has a prior strike from 2018 after he assaulted a man with a tire iron at a donut shop. Tran is due back in court next Tuesday, and his bail has been set at $1 million. The Kern County Courthouse has been reopened after a phone threat led to employees having to be evacuated and the sheriff's office being called out. According to KCSO, it received a phone call at 9:45 this morning indicating a possible threat at the courthouse. As a result of that threat, KCSO cleared the courthouse to confirm or deny that a threat existed. Around noon today, the sheriff's office determined the courthouse was safe and it returned to normal operation around 1:30 this afternoon. Sheriff Donnie Youngblood is preparing to meet with community members for a panel discussion. The panel is set for tomorrow through the Zoom app. Sheriff Youngblood will be joined by community members as they discuss recent events and effects on our community. It's being hosted by KCSO in partnership with She Power and the MLK Community Initiative. To join in on the meeting, you can email communitymeeting@kernsheriff.org and you'll get the invitation link. Again, that's set for tomorrow and will run from 1:30 until 3 p.m.
And temperatures are rising as high pressure begins to build over the Pacific, but by this weekend we're looking at much cooler temperatures mainly in the 80s before we warm right on back up early next week. But for tonight we're looking at some warm temperatures out there around 7 p.m. You can expect 90, 10 p.m. will cool down to 87, and in the overnight hours we're looking at 60 by 4 a.m. and by 7 a.m. around 68. So temperatures are having a warm start for tomorrow. Along with our Futurecast wind model, we're monitoring breezy to windy conditions. However, this weekend when a low pressure system is expected to pass through, we will see an increase of wind speeds, mainly in our mountain and desert areas where a wind advisory may be issued. But that is something that we will continue to monitor. For the next few days, we are looking at some pretty warm weather out there. Tomorrow's high is 98. On Thursday, we have the possibility of seeing those triple digits return. We're looking at a high of 101 before we cool down into the weekend and then warm right on back up early next week. So definitely a roller coaster of high temperatures out there. But for tomorrow in Kern River Valley, you can expect a high of 92, Tehachapi a high of 84, and Fraser Park a high of 81.
That's your latest news and weather update. For the latest news anytime, be sure to log on to our website, turn to23.com.